it's time for part 4. Let's go find out what that major problem was, because we know it's in here. Follow along. Also, you get to see what this thing does, how it's going to perform, how it does on the crawler table, and how it performs on the rocks. That's what we really want to go see, right? We've got a lot more in store for this thing, but follow along. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so before we go, man, I keep thinking, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know, let's see how this thing does. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I've got it strapped a lot, so, but yeah, it's got pretty good flex, you know? I think it does plenty. It'll be, I mean, it's plenty. It could probably go up a little bit further, but whatever. This is what I really care about. So, let's look at this thing from a side hill perspective. See what we can kind of get out of it. What do we think? There's 50, just going over. What was that, about 52, 53? It's all right. It's all right. Let's put this thing on here. It's long, so let's see. Let's see how this thing does. Going uphill. Oh, it slid. It's on the bumper. So it slid back on the bumper. I wonder if we could get it to, man, that's been the only thing about this thing is I might need to put some grip tape on it to like make it actually stick. But it started sliding, you know, a little after 50. So I think this thing would do pretty good climbing. Wish for a little bit better side hill. Let's look at that one more time. Yeah, we could do that. Actually put it on. Well, I think that's cheating. They put those little tabs there so you can put your tires up against it. But I don't know. Yeah, side hill, meh. I feel like climbing, this thing might do pretty decent. We'll see. You never know. Man, I was hoping for a little bit better performance out of that. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Real world is different. So let's go take it out and go have some fun. So I found the culprit. The gears in the back. So they are the gears that come with them. They are a 2/16, so stock gear ratio. So I was like, oh man, like I said, I was gonna probably match them. It's got actual stock gears in the back. So brass, the brass, the worm gear with the brass pinion gear, whatever you want to call it, the ring gear. So I swapped. I could not find any other gears that I was like, oh man, swapping in another set of. I mean, I guess I could have swapped in another. I don't know if I have another set of those. So these are completely stock gears in the back, and I tested it real quick. Anyway, let's get this stuff out of the way. And what was funny was I noticed when I was trying to pull everything apart, the cover, I got it popped apart, but then the gear wouldn't come out of there. It was all jammed in there. So when you look, there's a lot of wear right there where it's like, it looks like it was maybe grinding on the bearing. So it may have just been a really tight tolerance. So I also want you to hear the motor. Nice and quiet. No skipping. The motor is not struggling at all. So that noise from the motor initially, I think, was because the gear was, holding it back. Looking good. So we're back in business. So we're still overdriven. We're running 212s in the front, the originals, I have never, usually the little guy gears and their whole assemblies are spot on. This is the first, and I've done, I don't know, I have probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets between aluminum and the injection molded. All the injection molded ones I built myself. The aluminum ones come pre-assembled, but I've never had an issue with any of those. So first time for everything. But hey, if you ever notice that, check the gears in the diffs, in the axles. So hopefully, because I know that transmission was smooth as butter, and everything felt smooth. So, but I didn't check. I had pulled the front because I changed the gear, the front cover to the brass, right? So I had pulled that apart, but I never touched any of this stuff. I did change the screws, but I did one by one. So I never did anything else. So I don't know. But we got stock gears in there and smooth as butter. So let's now it's time to go have fun. Man, so we've been fighting a lot of wind, a lot of fires, evacuation notices, all this other stuff, but we got this Eliminator chassis kit ready for you. Kind of beat up our little track a little bit, so I'll show you that too. So if you look, we got a ramp over here. I just noticed that it got blown apart and cracked. So we put him back for now, but it blew the stake out, all that stuff. So all I'm gonna say is look at that thing. Look at that Eliminator. So sweet with the lights and everything too. I love it. So I'm hoping the wind's not too crazy. And we'll get this guy down. Oh, one more thing. Look at that clearance rear bumper section. We'll get to that. Let's see. Let's see if we can get him through here. Oh, nice. See, that's where that rear bumper would have gotten hung up, but it's all cleared out. No problems. And we got those new claw hammers on here. I am driving this thing one-handed, trying to. Oh yeah, that turning radius is so nice on those Super 8s. Fall in the devil's mouth, right? Let's see if we can get hung up on here. Nice and slow. Oh yeah, that micro Komodo setup. Oh yeah. This thing is awesome. done. Got some good grip here. Oh, just with ease. Oh, are we hung up? That's where we get stuck on that, having that flat chassis, right? We might have to go back the other way, huh? Man, this thing does good. I'm happy with it so far. You know, even with that flat skid. Let's see if we can come out of here. Sorry, I'm learning how to. This is like my first time driving this truck, period. Let's see if we can get some good video. Oh, yeah. That long wheelbase does good. I wonder if we can even get up this. You think we can get up this guy? What do you think, Gage? Can we get up this guy?
I don't know.
Hey, you want to help me video?
Sure.
Oh, you got it started. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Up and over. Nice. All right, let's see, Gage. You think we can go up the backside?
I have no idea.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Let's get out of that.
No, it ain't crawling.
Well, let's see. Let's give it a little bit. Let's give it a little chance. Let's give it a little chance. Oh, he's stuck there. Oh, we are stuck in that gravel. Let's see. I think we can probably come up this way. Wants to hook over here.
The rock is too big.
Yeah, we're just getting stuck there. You gotta find a spot. There it goes. Come on, catch. Going nice and slow. The problem is it wants to catch that back tire. Come on, come on. No, we were just hung up in the center of this chassis, yeah. Man, this could be a really cool Class 1 rig. It's just so hard because we get no traction in the back. Zero traction with these rocks.
Zero.
Right?
Just like zero.
It's like zero.
Just like
Ah, we went over. That's the way it goes. But hey, I don't know if you guys saw this thing, man. It does really well. Having the flub inserts, I think, are good. Look at that back clearance. That helps a lot with that no back bumper. Look, we're gonna get in there. I think final thoughts on this guy. Eliminator chassis. This thing is sweet. If you've got anything, if you've got a Gladiator or Power Wagon, this is the way to go. This thing is awesome. Remember, we've got, if you guys want one of these, use our 10% discount at Little Guy Racing Parts, 818-CG10. Anything that they got, you can do anything there. So, hey, so I really hope you enjoyed that 4-part series on this Little Guy Racing Parts Eliminator chassis build. We did a full build on this thing. It came out awesome. I love it. This is probably one of my favorites. Yeah, I've been watching this chassis kind of come along and knew I wanted to go do a build. I love this green body. I was like, and then I saw the gold one to do the gold screws and all that stuff. We have a lot more in store for this thing because there's a few more things that I think we can do to this to make the performance even better. Our crawler track is kind of tough because we've got a lot of that gravel in there. So you get to some stuff and there's zero traction. I don't care what tires you have. I mean, you might be able to, but it's pretty tough. So, we're still working on a few things to try to go make that a little more user-friendly, I guess we could call it. But this thing is awesome, and I really enjoyed it. We appreciate all the support. Remember, we've got that 10% discount code with Little Guy Racing Parts. It's 818-CG10. Please go check it out. Get one of these Eliminator kits. I mean, they're awesome. Build it as you see fit, and you can get 10% off. So comment, like, subscribe. We appreciate all the support that everybody's been giving us. Please keep that algorithm going. Remember to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll catch you on the next one.